Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another episode of Box Office Battles. It has been quite a bit, because you have to take some time in between each episode of this series, because otherwise there won't be much to talk about. There won't be any new releases that are doing really well. But it's been a while, and now there are. So today we're going to be talking about them. So let's go and get right into it, starting off with The Elephant in the Room, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. This is doing really well. It has made $235 million in its first 5 days. That's pretty good at a $56 million opening weekend. And from what I can see here, its first weekend is looking pretty good. So, yeah, it's looking good for this movie. It has held the box office crown for the past few days here. So, yeah, good for it. Another movie we have here is Sound of Freedom. This movie is doing alright. It's definitely not doing the worst, but it could be doing better. But considering how small of a movie this was expected to be, it's turning out pretty well. So, in its first 12 days, it's made $85 million, so it's not like a giant box office hit, but it's doing pretty well, and it's not really slowing down too much at all, and if anything, it's getting more traction, because it's literally gained theaters. So, yeah, good for it, once again. And another movie I want to talk about is Indiana Jones. This is a movie that is not doing so well. $300 million in its first 16 days, already dropped 800 theaters, not looking good for it. It's down to about $1,000 a day, or $1,000 per theater on the weekend. That is not good. So, yeah, too bad for this movie. It needs to make like $850 million to make back money here, so not very good at all. Then we have Insidious: The Red Door. It's doing okay. You know, it's getting like $1,300 average per theater on the weekend here. Not bad at all. 122 million so far. It's probably gonna stop at like 215 million maybe. I mean, it's only been out for 9 days, so possibly even higher than that. But yeah, it's doing fine. Then we got another flop here with Elemental. It's made about $311 million, but it's been out for a month. And it's probably starting to go out of theaters here. As you can see, it's losing theaters by the day. It's probably gonna stop at around maybe 400 million. Actually, no, not even. 400 million would be really generous. I don't know why I said that. Probably like 350. So, I mean, it might sound fine, but this movie needed to make like 500 million to make money back. So, yeah, a big flop for Pixar. And the final movie I want to talk about today is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It did pretty well. It's probably about done, which is why I'm saying it did pretty well. As you can see, rapidly losing theaters. However, it's still getting a good $800 average per theater for the past few days. But that is on the weekend, and so right now it's about to die. But it had a really good run. Made $663 million. I believe it made the original Spider-Verse's money in like 9 days or something crazy like that. Like 10 days or whatever. So, yeah, this movie was a big success. It was a rare case where a Marvel movie recently did not flop, so that's cool. The thing is, though, it's not even Marvel. It's not even Marvel. It is Columbia Pictures, so yeah, and it's actually Sony, so. But yeah, this movie's doing really well, so that's cool. Probably gonna stop at, maybe, I don't know. I don't think there's any way it reaches 700 million, maybe like 680. Maybe even higher, actually. Maybe I'd go like 690. But yeah, that is your box office breakdown for today. Let's make sure there's no other movies I didn't mention. Yep, I went over the big hitters for the past few days. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.